Hello, my lovely Aries babies. How are you doing? Let's go ahead and get your general energies. Okay, so let me reshuffle because this is from a previous reading. Let me reshuffle a couple times. All right, I've seen that you're moving very strategically. You are in this Empress energy. You are just showing up very fiery, very headstrong, steadfast. You're creating a really brand new life for yourself. You're creating more options. A lot of happiness is coming in, working hard strategically. This is great energy. This is good so far. You're walking away from past situations that were pretty difficult and painful. I'm proud of you. Let's go ahead and see what's coming out for you. Overall energy for Aries. Oh, you're being very, very exclusive and selfish with your time. Good job, as you should. Oh, it's as a result of some sort of heartbreak. Okay, well, okay. What else is going on here? You could be having some worries, some self-limiting beliefs. You're still working on rebuilding your self-esteem after some sort of painful situation in the past. But you're working on coming out of this energy. You are becoming the Empress here. You're moving out of this energy. See, I knew it. Okay, good. Because at first I was like, oh no, this is not great. Why does this energy feel good? But then also like, oh yeah, you're moving toward your 10 of Cups. You are marching straight along. And you're reopening up your world. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I love it. Okay. So yeah, I see in the past, in the recent past, you could have like gone through some kind of loss. 2025 might have been a genuinely extremely tough year for you, my sweet one. And I'm so partial to Aries because I am one. So, but for this collective of Aries, you're moving out of a painful situation. You could have experienced some loss where before you were being very exclusive with your energy. I feel like you still are. You're looking into ways that you can give back and help others and help another community, help your community. This is really great energy. You're turning away from the cocoon, the chrysalis, and now you're coming out as this beautiful butterfly here with all of this wonderful energy. Up here, it's like you were in this pain and you went through something or a series of some things. This could be a multitude of things. You could have, ended a relationship. You could have ended a work situation, or a work situation ended on you, whatever. You could have had to let go of a friend or childhood friends that, you grew up, you reconnected and realized y'all do not have the same morals in any way, shape, or form. And you said, nope, gotta get out of here. Absolutely not going back to that. You could have also experienced a lot of situations within your family. It's kind of like every area of your life kind of like blew up a little bit, and you're just like, wow, okay, so this is great, because instead of you looking at everything like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening, this is horrible, ooh, there's no other way, life will never be good again. No, you decided to say, okay, all of these different things have been revealed about me. That's important. So you've been introspective. That's beautiful. You looked at these situations and decided to look at yourself and say, okay, what can I do better to prevent experiencing this level of loss and pain again? How do I make myself more valuable when it comes to if you lost a work situation or if you walked away? It could have been a mutual thing, whatever. Work situation ended. When it comes to old friendships, maybe from childhood, you're like, all right, back as a kid, I didn't understand we don't have the same morals, but now as an adult, I do, and I'm not going down that negative path with this person. We're not doing this. I'm not going to do this. When it comes to family, you may have had your eyes, ripped right on open, and you started to see like, okay, they can only truly look at life from their perspective and what has worked for them and their generation, but things are very different now, so I have to now, do things differently and make myself valuable in a rapidly changing market across a global work market. This is not even just in one country. Like, things are changing drastically, significantly for everyone. So you decided to look and say, how can I create the correct opportunities for myself? How can I build the life that I want? And you've decided to just take a step back. I get like maybe 4 or 5 good months of you kind of staying inside, making home remedies, cooking a lot. Like, literally just taking care of your physical body, taking care of yourself and your heart and your mind. And then now you've kind of you found a path that you really want to go down. I get that you could be revisiting a previous career or something that is going to like take you very, very, very far. You're going to potentially leave where you're at and then come back offering so much more value to whether you like go abroad, or I'm getting, this is a lot of, okay, all this blue energy here is giving a lot of thoughts, a lot of mental strategy, a lot of movement. You are definitely making a move. I recently read for you guys, I think yesterday, and you're definitely making a move. You're moving. You could be taking skills abroad to strengthen your understanding, your global understanding of the world and different cultures. And when you eventually make your way back to your home country, if you do, you're going to find yourself being offered so many more opportunities. You may even decide to just create a life and be a dual citizen, or I don't know what it's called when you have like multiple citizenship in different countries. You are someone who could be looking at that route. But you have really done a beautiful job. You do need to be congratulated, and it needs to be recognized that you did a lot of introspective work. Instead of keeping your foot on the gas, you literally, like you usually do, you've been kind of trained, keep your foot on the gas, keep moving, don't stop. But you kind of thought, wait, what am I moving toward? What am I pressing the gas and going fast toward? Am I about to hit a wall? Am I about to collide head on and hit a wall and get hurt? Or let me go ahead and pause the vehicle of my life. Let me let me take some reconnaissance and look around and see what and who is truly around me. Does it match up in the long term with what I want in life? You realize this is kind of not matching up. So what steps do I need to take to become more valuable to a global market? And you're taking those steps. You're taking those steps. You're doing that. And now you're creating this beautiful harmony of global opportunities for yourself, as well as increasing your value significantly in your home country when it comes to business and international relations. You are making yourself incredibly valuable. You literally, by taking a step back and doing something that I get that your family could already do where you live, but you're taking it global, and you having and gaining this global perspective, whether you leave for a year or 2, 5 years, even a few months. I get you're going to be signing some kind of contract that's going to provide housing, stipend for you, things like that. And once you complete that contract, you're going to be at an impasse. You're going to have enough money to be able to kind of like buy something else in another country or in a different state. This is feeling out of country though. You're going to have plenty of money at the end of that contract. You could be leaving with not a whole lot of money, but the way it translates over, and I've been kind of like just shuffling the deck. There's a lot of energy, like the cards want to talk. You're moving headlong into making yourself a global citizen and being able to come back home and offer so much more experience in a field, in a particular field that you're looking at, to your home country. You're going to be looked at as the creme de la creme when you come back, if you decide to come back. You will be creme de la creme after completing that first contract or two somewhere else. You'll be creme de la creme amongst a whole different continent. And you'll have multiple countries that will look at you like, wow, you've done this for that country? Wow, you come over here and do this. Come here. We want you here. Like, you are basically creating global opportunities for yourself. And the beautiful thing is that it came from experiencing great loss and pain. You didn't decide to stop you didn't decide to keep moving forward in a way that doesn't work. You decided to stop. And because you stopped, because you paused and did a correct inventory, look around or whatever, like, because you did that, it's bringing in so much more opportunity than you ever thought you would encounter. So much more opportunity. So much more opportunity. You're going to make yourself more attractive to countries surrounding wherever you initially go to and to your home country. So this is beautiful. What else here? We have King of Wands upright. You will need to be assertive, polite, of course, but you will need to be assertive and negotiate what you want. You've got some messages coming in from across the globe from your spirit team. We have the High Priestess wanting to show up in the deck multiple times here. Sorry, I'll just try and keep shuffling in front of you guys. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. What you don't see coming is that you have so much opportunity on the way to you. You have so much opportunity. You may even, oh my gosh, you're going to probably find the love of your life, the person that you're going to marry and create a family with in another country potentially. You just need to do the motions to get yourself administratively like set and ready to go. But look at this. What you don't see coming is while you're in a period of decision, so this could be toward the end of this contract that's coming up for you, not an ending contract. Like once you sign a new contract, work somewhere else for like 6 months, a year or whatever, then the contract ends. At that point, around that point, you're going to meet somebody who is going to just be everything that you've ever wanted. Everything that you have ever tried to provide to others and everything that you have ever wanted to be provided. Oh, this is beautiful. And like I said, didn't you say at the end, didn't I say that at the end of that contract, you're going to have to make a decision between staying or wow, this is amazing stuff. Okay, hold on. Let me slow down because there's a lot coming through. Between staying there and renewing your contract, maybe working somewhere else or whatever in the same country, or go back to your home country. Like, you're just going to have multiple options. Like, what country do you want to be in for the next year, for the next few months type of thing? Like, you're going to have a lot of options. And also, wherever you meet this person, your person, it's going to be so effortless. What you also don't see coming is that this is something that you were born to do. You are a natural leader. So this is you could be feeling pretty apprehensive because, yeah, you're going to a different land, different customs, but you lean into it with excitement. You're not afraid of it. You're excited to be immersed. And you're going to be, you're probably going to get married in the next couple of years. I'm really seeing that with 4 of Wands popping out right in diagonal to 2 of Cups after the moon. What you don't see coming, this is like going to be you with the Queen of Pentacles. You're just going to be looking down like, I've got plenty of money. I've got all, it's like this Queen of Pentacles is you, and you are holding the globe in your hands. You went from the smaller 4 of Pentacles, going through loss, that kind of thing, to at the end of this first contract you have. I see you in the first couple of months being like, oh my God, I can save all this money. Oh my gosh. So you're going to be looking at marriage, new car, new home. This is happening for you. No longer, look at this, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You'll never lack again. Justice reversed. In this instance, meaning that you're going to be living somewhere that is perfect for you. You're going to be treated so well. You are going to be respected, loved, cared for. You're going to meet your person. You're going to be able to let your guard down. Whatever system you're from, because I mean, I have people who watch this channel, not this channel, I'm mostly on YouTube. I have like thousands of, like about 4,000 subscribers over on YouTube. And I'm working on like building up around the same amount and more followers here on TikTok. But what I'm seeing here is you're essentially getting everything that you've ever wanted. You were under a system of extreme pressure. And because of this, look at these cards that are coming out right here. All right. So wherever you were at one point, just very, very high cost of living, a lot of conflict going on. So you're in this Page of Wands energy. This is someone who is a student. So you could be taking a course or studying for something that's going to directly increase your value in the global market. But the system you were under, where you were, like based on who you are and everything, is this Knight of Pentacles reverse energy. Very hard to make a lot of money. Even if you're really great at what you do in your home country, there are just, you know, prejudices and things that make it very difficult for a lot of money to kind of come through. Across all sectors, really, and even across demographics as well. It's just, it's difficult. And with this Knight of Cups energy, this is like you in the next couple months or so, or sooner. This is you suiting up like, okay, I've learned a little bit of the language, I have the education and background clearance, etc., certifications needed. This is my cup. It's like you're going to be entering this new stage of life, this new land, and saying, this is what I have to offer. And this cup is going to be accepted. Especially under here with 2 of Cups. This cup is going to be accepted. And this angel above here and all this energy, you're exchanging the correct skills, energy, passion, compassion with this new land. And it's going to create this beautiful, beautiful harmony. And the universe is going to rain down so many gifts onto you. So many gifts. The person of your dreams, the home of your dreams. I wouldn't be surprised if the sun comes out, the children that you've always wanted. Guys, this is awesome. And you've been just a little indecisive. You're here with the Two of, oh, and we have the Sun, but it's reversed. I want to take it upright. But you know what? Considering this is still moving into this energy, yeah. So where you were from, this is like the past being demonstrated here with these cards, all in reverse. There was a lot of conflict, a lot of adversity you had to go through. It's like you had to go through so much adversity to finally be sick of things, to finally be sick of it all. Okay? So here in the past, you thought this is the best that you can get. You know this area, you know this system, but when it comes to dating, love, there is just a lot of this King of Swords, Knight of Wands energy, a lot of player energy, keeping you and your finances kind of reversed as well too, because you know the thought of trying to raise a family, you know, and trying to build a beautiful life for yourself. It was just very difficult where you were, very difficult. And in the midst of these difficult moments, there is some of this energy with Two of Wands. You're like, okay, there's so much conflict. There's got to be another way. And here with the Hangman reversed, this is you taking inventory, pausing after honestly a lot of pain where you're from. A lot. Feeling like you don't have options. And in order to receive this new life, you had to start saying no to a lot. So this is kind of where you were in the last like maybe month or two, in the like last most recent 2 or 3 months. This is you kind of saying, no, I don't want this anymore. No, I don't want that. No, this is not working. It's like you've rejected a lot from your home base, from like wherever you're from. This is in work. You've had to walk away from certain things, definitely walk away from previous relationships. And it's like you decided to call judgment on things and see like, where is all of my hard work going? I've been here for so long. I need to make a judgment call and then you just decided to look at other options, take the courses you need. You keep on running into these situations where it's like you were like this Eight of Pentacles energy, where you're like, you're trying to hammer it out. You have achieved a lot despite all the adversity. You have achieved a lot. I get the sense you're well educated. You do have very valuable work experiences. However, because of where you're from, it's like, despite you having high value, again, there's like prejudice and other issues going on where you're from that make it very difficult to kind of want to even stay. A lot of burden here with the with the 10 of Wands, Page of Pentacles here, Ace of Cups reversed, but now you're in this Wheel of Fortune upright. You have basically just finally seen like, look, this is not working out anymore. I keep on trying to find love in this system. I keep on trying to find a way to build a family in this system, but we can't even get past the first couple dates because then all these other dogmatic, strange, tyrannical behaviors are coming out from the people that from the culture of the people that you date. I'll put it like that. Work has been difficult, again, because there are systems of prejudice and things like that. But you're looking at new horizons. You're looking at new horizons. You're taking control of your life and its trajectory. Love it. You're going to be very well celebrated where you go. You are going to be cherished. You are going to be able to finally be in Queen of Cups energy and to receive love, to provide love, you're going to be treated like this. So get ready to take a lot of pictures. Get your poses together. It's taken a lot of strength for you. Yeah, you've had to let go of everything that you used to know in order to make room to be curious about and receptive to. And honestly, the Hierophant here is representing for me, in this particular reading, a new country. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. You were like this for so long, throughout, honestly, most of your life. 5 of Cups energy, just in like regret, like what do I do? Ace of Wands reverse, feeling like the opportunities to advance were just not coming through where you are. Here with the 9 of Swords, just a lot of stress, not being able to rest, a lot of trickery. There's just, the culture you're from is just highly, it gives you a sense of nostalgia. You love where you're from, but also you recognize the ills of the culture and its society, and you're moving away from a tower. You are moving away from a significant tower. Yeah, this is essentially the whole deck. So let's get these cards back in here. And we'll get some final messages for you, my Aries. Because you got some exciting things coming up for you. You really do. You really do. And stop worrying so much. Stop worrying so much. There's somebody who's like, stop worrying. Someone on the other side, maybe a passed on loved one, your spirit team, they're saying stop worrying. Stop it. You're getting yourself out of balance. Stop looking at the past and thinking of all the negative things that did not work out. Stop doing this. You see this? Queen of Wands, reverse energy, and 9 of Swords. Stop stressing. Stop stressing. You are doing the right steps to create this new life for yourself. Stop stressing. Stop it, stop it, stop it. You need to stop it. Because you're going to be celebrated. You are going to be celebrated. More messages for Aries. Knight of Wands. This is you showing up, ready to go. Now remember how at first you had that Page of Cups? Or no, the Knight of Cups rather, where you were like suited up in this armor. This is what you're going to be like once you get settled in. After about a month or two. Once you get settled in, you get your routine and stuff like that, you're going to be showing up in Knight of Wands energy. Do you see how, I wish I could find the page of, and you know what? Look at this. Opening up the deck onto the World and 9 of Cups. And you're coming out of that hermit mode. You're going to be celebrated where you go. You are coming out of this energy. Going back to the Knight of Wands, you see how this person is like an expert in what they do. This is someone who is coming through with their staff, with their seeds and things like that, their seeds of knowledge, their growth. This is you coming in transformed. You're going to get into the routine of the new work routine wherever you go. It's going to be a different way of working from what you're used to, and it's going to be perfect for your nervous system, and it's going to make you so confident. You are going to be celebrated. You're going to be loved and appreciated. The World. You have so much fortune coming in for you. This is going to be you very shortly. 9 of Cups energy. And all because you came out of the Hermit. No longer in 10 of Swords energy. No longer defeated. Here in Page of Swords energy. You may not know everything. You will not know everything once you take this journey. But you will learn. And then you will know so much more in the next year. I'm getting 10 of Pentacles right here. Show on up. 10 of Pentacles. My darling Aries, congratulations. Keep doing what you're doing and stop worrying. You're taking the correct steps. Most of your worry is coming from the unknown, but you cannot predict the unknown. You have to lean into it and you have to accept it. You have to rush it. Okay, you know the song by Ali and AJ, Into the Rush Now? You don't have to know how. Know it all before you try. Da-da-da. Don't let nobody tell you, yeah, 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 yeah. Don't let nobody tell you your life is over. Be every color that you are. Into the rush now, you don't have to know how. Know it all before you try. That's your song right now. That's literally your song. Anytime you feel anxious or you're like, oh man, should I do this? If you're starting to feel those thoughts again, don't lean into, because I think what you've been doing is you've been leaning into the past painful situations you've experienced, and you're making pain the basis of this new journey to kind of force you, because you know you need to go. You feel it. You feel like you need to go on this journey. But don't use pain as the fuel anymore, because all that's doing is creating more anxiety. You need to use curiosity. Whenever you feel anxious, start looking up those apartments, condos, townhomes, or whatever that you're going to, potentially rent or buy where you go. Start looking at that. Anytime you feel that anxiety, start looking at other creators who are in the same country that you're planning to go to. Start looking at other, types of cuisine and learning those things. Teach yourself a new word or two, or how to order from that particular country and their customs. Start looking up their customs. Anytime you start to feel that worry and anxiety sink into your heart, immediately say, nope, I'm not going to look at the past, because the past is still there. If you want to end up staying where you are and not moving anywhere, then keep looking at the past. Keep looking at all the things that disappointed you. Keep looking at all the people that hurt you, because all that is doing is creating a trauma bond to the past and what you don't want. And that's wiring your nervous system to kind of brace for those things to happen again, which means if you're bracing for it, you're expecting it. And if you expect it, then it's going to happen again. So what you need to do is you need to lean away from that. Say that's no longer your life. I no longer live like that. I no longer know these people. I no longer work with these people. I don't have any association with any of the past anymore. And focus on whatever coursework you're doing. Focus on, the next steps. Focus on the paperwork. Do little by little, more and more each day. And before you know it, you're going to be in that new land. You're going to be with that new lover. You're going to have that new kid. You're going to have all these beautiful things. Before you know it, you are going to be in 4 of Wands energy, walking down the aisle, wearing somebody else's culture's traditional garb, or even wearing your own culture's traditional garb. And you're going to be walking right underneath this beautiful archway, saying I do, or whatever custom it is, and it'll be happily ever after for you. Look, we have the Lovers, Wheel of Fortune all over again. Your life is great. You're doing great. Again, stop looking at the past. The past is done. It's done. You learned everything you needed to learn from all those painful experiences. And you know what that bought you? Wisdom. Because then that means when you go to this new place and you're actually appreciated for who you are, for your beautiful, bright, vibrant personality, that I get the sense people take advantage of you. They think you're lesser than or meek or dumb based on the harsh, unfeeling, unloving, robotic culture wherever you are. It's not like that all over the world. It's not. It's not. It's not. And you have to believe that. You have to know that. And like I said, before you know it, the more you learn these customs, then you're going to be over there. You're going to be booking your flight. You're going to be feet to soil. And then you're going to be talking with the locals. You're going to be making friends. You're going to do great. You're going to do great. You are literally taking the steps and building your life the way you've always wanted it to be. It's just not where you expected you would be. You never really saw this for yourself. But that's what's happening. Yep, because wherever you're from, there's a lot of conflict on the ground. There's a lot of conflict. There's an overall sense of lack of happiness. So, like I said, stop looking at the past. Stop looking at the past. This is what you're going toward. The World, 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune upright. You're taking the steps and moving that wheel. That wheel is turning. You just keep doing what you're doing. The wheel is turning. It is turning. And you're going toward this. Ultimate happiness. All around. Many options. I mean, gosh, you're doing great. Okay, I'm going to go now because this is exciting. And I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. Like the video, share the video, subscribe. Make sure you favorite the video so you can come back to it and look at it a year from now once you've gotten married and everything and you have your little one in your, the carriage built from the country that you go to with your new beau, your new husband or wife, and you can look back at this video and be like, yeah, she called it. Congrats, man.